Hi, and welcome to another episode of Sketch Sunday. I am Tracy Walker from the Scrapping Studio, and today we are going to be in our book. We're getting towards the end, the 52 Scrapbooking Project Recipe book. We are going to do page 76 and Project Recipe 36. Now, this was for School Days collection. We're going to make this a little slightly different. Trying to decide what to do, but I know for sure that I'm going to do this is the base pages from Happy Hauntings. So this is our base. So I'm going to put that aside. And then here on these, it has Kelly Green and red cardstock. I think this would look super cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch this out using the spider web, and was still available when I recorded. And then for the bottom, and I'm not sure if I'm cutting a banner or not, I'm going to decide that at the end. So what we're going to do first is we're going to combine, instead of doing a Kelly, a one color cardstock and another color cardstock, we are going to use the same paper. And then, so I'm going to punch it. And so this is the direction I want it to be. So when I'm punching it, I'm going to turn it and punch it. Actually, I'm going to turn it this way, but to make sure it's on the side. So I'm going to punch the spider web out. Uh-oh, my puppy just walked out. Oh, she's back. I thought maybe sometimes she hears like the UPS man or the garbage man or just anything outside. She's got to go, you know, do her thing. I don't know why. Or it might be, kids getting home from school or neighbors and stuff. All right. So now I'm going to do, all right. So now I'm going to cut this, and I need to cut it at 5 3/4. So I'm going to need to open this. So 5 3/4, and so that's 6, and then that's 5 1/2. So 5 3/4 is right here. And I want the tip to go at 5 3/4. All right. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Now I am going to be short a mat then, but that's okay. I can use something else. All right. So I'm going to make sure I've got the right direction. I'm just going to go in. All right. Off to the side. I'm done with that for the moment. So I'll put that aside. And I'm going to cut that 5 3/4. Oh, open my arm. I like having my arm to the bottom because then I can see better. All right, so I got 5 3/4. So really, I just have a scrap left of that. So now it wants me to, oops, actually, crap. It should have been, okay. I think these should have been 4. That's okay. Let's see. So 5 3/4, no, 5 3/4 long, and then these are 4. So, yep, this is right. I did it right. So 3 and then 4. And that matches perfect, not cutting it in half. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And I'm going to cut at 4. And I am going to be short a mat, but fine. I can cut a mat from someplace else. Okay. So I've got all those. Now, while we're here, I'm going to cut. Okay. So I'm going to cut this as a 6. Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna cut this as 8.5 first. And let's see. So this is 8.5. Oops, I didn't put 8.5. Put the right pressure. Right, there we go. And then I'm gonna cut 6. So then this is, if I want to, I'm going to cut that as a banner. I don't know. I might just do another, um, use my bat border maker. I got this as the scrap for the moment. Okay, so let's get this, put these aside. So these are going to go across like this. So one side's going to be that. Let's flip it over. So it's going to have a little bit of this space at top, like this. And then let's see where this is going to give you a little bit at the bottom. So we can do it like that. So now this is where I'm going to decide, do I want, I really don't like that banner thing, so I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is, piece of paper went flying. I'm going to put this down first. That was from a different project. Don't need that right now. Give that just a little bit from the bottom. And this kind of gives us a place to put this. So I'm just going to line that up, nestling against that and on the edge. Go. It just puts it right at the top. Do the same. That. All right. This one for that. And then, so on this side, they have where I can do, paper that went flying. So I could do this, or I could do, I don't know, like that. Or I've got this black. No, I'm not really loving that. So I also have these bats. I'm going to do that. So I need, so on this designer paper 3, I need 3.5 by 3.5. So I'm going to cut 3.5. Make sure everything is still going. I get paranoid now. I had it quit on me once, like quit. The mic like turned itself off. I don't know what that was about, but I'm just gonna do one at the moment. All right, so I can do that as that, and then I need, where's my 3.5s? So these, put that down here, easier. So the photos are going to be 3.5 by 3.5. So let's get this open. All right. Way. Okay. I've got the 3.5 by 3.5 here. I could probably put let's see. Hold on. With this. Open up this one. Get the scissors out again. They really wrap these well. All right. Opening up like the last, some of the last packs of these. So I could also do, if I wanted, and I might do this because I feel like it just needs to be taller. So I could still leave this like this, maybe do some more embellishing. And then this, let's see. So the option is I could do this. That's too tall, but I also could do, mm, this is just giving me fits. All right, let's see. I also could do two of these just like that. And I can move them such that I can do some embellishing here to match that. Um, do that. And then for embellishments, what do I got? I got also could pull out. I've got more spider webs, but those aren't really, they don't really, I mean, I could, no, they don't really match. I also have this one. I feel it's too redundant. Another thing I could do is I could put, that seems like it just blends in too much. All right, these want to all stick together. Okay, so I got Happy Haunting. Next time I need to do it better. Okay, so I could like this, I think, like divide that, decide whether, like, do I like the purple better or kind of like the purple better. I could do that, something like that. What other? Got I got the moon. Actually, I kind of like that. Do I have a second moon? Oh, I do. I got two moons. Because some of them were, um, so I could do Spooky's pretty big. I wonder if Spooky would fit up here. No. There's Happy Haunting. I could do something like that where it's a little bit touching it, but just like that. Oh, that looks good. Okay, so let's get on here, just like that. Scooch it down a little bit. Give it a little, I feel like I can go up more, just like that. And then we're just gonna put just like that. Flip that ear over. There we go. Let's get this definitely is going to stay down. Cut that middle. That. And the photo can just tuck right underneath. I can peel these up if I want to. Okay, so now I have enough room for, got some stickers here. Kind of like the skeleton. Let's see if I can peel this off. These are really old, I think like season stickers. Come on. There we go. Kind of like this. That guy. And then Happy Haunting. We could do, I like these. Let me foam this pumpkin up. Use my this. There we go. Do not twist that while you're taking it off. I learned that the hard way and I dumped it all onto the table at an event and the floor. And it was a nightmare. I got it. I mean, it got cleaned up, but holy cow, it was like, oh, I think I screamed in the beginning. Okay, so, and then maybe like a little, let's do this guy. He doesn't, I want his face to go like here, just like that. So we've got that, the little skeleton guy, and maybe I got a little spider guy. Can go right there. And then less is more. Okay. We've kind of got the one side done. And I've got all sorts of things trying to stick to me. Okay, I'll put that guy back there. Okay, so we've got this guy. All right, let's put the other side is gonna look very, very similar. So we have there's the base. Okay, so we've got the base. We're gonna put this in the middle, just like the other one. Like that. Okay. And then this time we are going to have purple side up. All right. Have you guys used the jumbo tape runners? Actually, ah, really like them. Um, they fit my hands nicely. I don't have very big hands, so okay. And then this guy, I just want to make sure I got the right side up. Just like that on the edge. Go. Now, then, same thing. We can do, I don't want I can just have all the photos going across, just like this. And then, just go like that. All right. And then, so put this like that. We're just putting it right in the middle. And then I can use it as a mat, or I can pry it up with my multi-purpose tool and recycle them. Go. Getting debris. Okay. So now, question is, I have, let's kind of move so we see both. Make sure I got these. Okay, so I've got these like this, trying to make it even. So the question is like, should I put like the house? That house is not, like I feel if I put the house, then I need to put it up higher. And then do like some ghosts. Do I have any more little baby ghosts? I do have a couple more baby ghosts. Maybe like that. Got some little pumpkins. Maybe put him up on some foam. like a little pumpkin in front of the house. There we go. Okay, I thought I peeled that off. Guess not. Okay. And then I had something that said eek or something like that. That's so spooky, but I don't want that. Spooky? No. Trying to see what was left. This is kind of like what I have left of this Halloween stuff. So I was just trying to um see, do we make him like a trick or treater where he has his little trick or treat bag? There we go. We'll just have some fun here. And then I kind of feel like, do I have another little ghost? I don't. And I don't have any other. I've got a bat, but I don't know if, because I feel like that's, I'll put a bat there. And then I'll put a bat there. So bats on one side, ghosts on the other. Yeah, these are really old Creative Memory stickers. I don't even know. This one's like, this says 2010. This one doesn't have a date, but this is the new logo, so that's Nuco for sure for that. But okay, so I think that turned out super cute. Let me clean up some spider web trash. Okay, so here we go. We have got, and let me get my book back. So this was School Days Collection Project Recipe 36 on page 76. We are using Happy Hauntings for this. So I used the spider web punch, which when last time I looked it was still available. And then I just used some old Creative Members Halloween stickers. So I did more clustering here in the middle. Um, I could put let's see. If I wanted to put one more thing, um, I could put the spooky right there, but I feel like it just is too much. Too much. I mean, I love little black kitties just to get that three. Um, I'm having trouble getting Mr. Kitty. Um, put him. I feel like he could go right here, but I don't. I'm gonna take the sticky off of him because I don't want to be able to get my picture under there. So, and then I'm just for that. So I could put him right here. And then I'm just going to put some foam squares on him. But I'm not going to take all the foam squares off. Just because I don't. There we go. So I'm just going to take the one on his head off. So that I can still get my photos behind there and then peel the rest off. All right, so I got the kitty. Oh, I did have another small. That's okay. I was like, oh, I do have another small ghost right there, but that's fine. All right, I think I am done. So, School Days Collection is the original, but I did it as a Halloween. You can get 8 pictures, 9 pictures. So 9 pictures. You could also do 3x4s going the other way down. But I think that turned out super cute for Halloween. So, if you've got some Halloween pictures you haven't scrapbooked yet, this is a great one for you to do. But then lost my words, sorry. Thank you for joining me today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you know when my next video launches. I do Sketch Sunday every Sunday and we'll continue that into 2026. I will be doing some special videos in December, so be sure to watch out for that. I do have one more event in December of 2025, December 6th. There are spots still available as of the recording of this video. I do have also one in January. It's a 3-day one. That one will sell out before Christmas. So if you are interested, be sure to get registered for that. Registration is open, and I will put all that information below, linked into the description. Thanks again for joining me, and have a great day.